Final score of 113-125. Denver gets the win that they desperately needed tonight. Love to see it. Julius Randle, we just saw on the podium, team high 27 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. One of the things he said we beat ourselves, which I found that to be interesting. I'm wondering if you guys see it that way tonight. IT, I'm going to start with you. Minnesota, did they get in their own way, or was this just a fair Denver win?
I think Julius Randle said they beat themselves in terms of turning the ball over 26 times. Like, they still scored however many points they scored, which was a high scoring game for them. But to turn the ball over 26 times in the playoffs, you're not putting yourself in the position to be successful. So I think that's what he means by they beat themselves by doing that. Other than that, like, it's going to be tough without Anthony Edwards and DiVincenzo as well. But Anthony Edwards is the guy that makes them go. So if they're going to be the team that turns the ball over and can't take care of the ball, they're putting themselves in position to lose. And that would be bad, especially on the home court for Game 6.
Yeah, I mean, having injuries and having guys playing extended minutes and those lineups not being together for that much, I account that for the reason they had so many turnovers. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But when you have a guy that's ball dominant like Anthony Edwards out of your lineup, then you leave. You have another guy like DiVincenzo who also is in charge of controlling the ball at times. It's tough for you to find, ways to create offense, and sometimes you get into spurts where you're turning the ball over. But, no matter what, I think Julius, you can't have that many turnovers personally. And for him to have to step up and take on a bigger role, he's going to have to be more, better with the ball.
And to piggyback that, it's just going to be tough because Anthony Edwards makes most of the plays. Right. So their guys are being put in position now to make plays that they normally don't make.
Julius is capable, though.
He is, but to get others involved and make others better, that's going to be tough for him because he plays off of other guys like Anthony Edwards. So the dynamic changes, but I think they can still seal the deal at home, but they can't turn the ball over.
No. I feel like just staying healthy has been the name of the game. I mean,
for the whole league.
Looking back at the league, even the last maybe 3 years, we've seen some injuries that have really changed the dynamic of teams going into the playoffs.
Yeah, that's another story.
Think about Denver right now. If they have a healthy Aaron Gordon, if Peyton Watson, how does that change the dynamic in Denver, right? And then how dangerous could this team be if they do make a 3-1 comeback from this series?
I mean, would we even be here if they were healthy all season? You know what I'm saying? So, on both, I mean, who knows, man? That's part of the game. Injuries are part of the game, and it sucks that we don't have a full team out there to watch them compete. But, those guys are fully capable. They're a great team in this league. They have other guys that can step up, and we just want to see it. We want to see continue to see them have a competitive series.
And Denver's came back from 3-1 before. So, this is something that they've experienced before. They're not they're not going to be in panic mode at all. They got championship experience. Those guys know it's a win or go home, and I think that sense of urgency is going to be there for Game 6.
I don't want to say should they be worried, but this is not an easy road ahead for them at all, especially going back to Minnesota. If you're Denver right now, it seems like Coach, although they got the win, he is very locked in. He had that locked-in energy in that press conference. If you're Denver, I mean, what's the energy, what's the tone of your team right now? Is it kind of is it better to celebrate and get that confidence back, get that momentum back as a team, or is it better to just say, everybody lock in, the show's not done yet?
You go ahead.
You go ahead, IT.
It's good. I just think nobody's, they're happy with the win, but they're not satisfied. They know the road ahead is going to be a tough one, but they've been in these shoes before, so they understand it. And the coach is the head of the snake. He understands it. We ain't about to be celebrating over this win. We still got a lot of work to do. So I think they're up for the task, but it's going to be tough.
I mean, it's definitely going to be tough. It's going to be a lot of fun to see, though, too.
But then Anthony Edwards is out, so you got a chance.
It's the timing of that, man. It's just just changed the whole dynamic.
You had the Sumo having 40 points last game. Somebody, it's possible for somebody to step up.
Right.
And Denver just know they can't trick this game off. They just can't trick this game. That's going to hurt.
Facts. All right, y'all. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. We got some pressers. We're going to take a quick break while we wait for Nikola Jokic and Jaden McDaniels to take the podium. It's the association, y'all.
Jaden, just kind of how did you navigate the game, foul trouble early and just emotionally tonight with the crowd? Just what was it like for you out there tonight?
I mean, it was cool. It didn't affect me at all. I've been in foul trouble before. And games, early in games, it's just going out there being competitive. I hear the crowd. None of it affects me. It just brings the energy and juice out of me.
Were you expecting them to get a little chippy with you tonight at different times? And kind of what was your plan to deal with that?
Yeah, it just, things happen throughout the game. You try not to let them affect you mentally and physically. But, yeah, it's a physical game. I mean, both teams playing physical. It don't have nothing to do, nothing dirty or nothing like that, though.
Jaden, just all the turnovers on offense, just what did you see that was creating that and what made it hard to take care of the ball?
Really just silly turnovers. Some myself, just throwing the ball to the other team and just playing too fast. I would say it was kind of a little rushing our offense a little bit, so we was making silly mistakes. But it's on me. I got to be better, not fouling early in the game and just taking care of the ball. 4 turnovers, I usually don't do that.
Is any part of that human nature, just being up 3-1 and maybe not having the desperation that they played with, or?
Nah, I think if we cut down 10 of them turnovers, I think we come out with a win. So it's just being smarter and playing the smarter brand of basketball that won us the three games already.
Jaden, going back to what you were saying earlier, Mike said in the locker room, it seemed like at times they're maybe trying to egg you on a little bit or irritate you with how they're playing you, this or that. Did you feel that at any point? How did you just kind of adjust to that mentally?
I really didn't feel too much. Besides the crowd, it's all fun to me. I don't really care. I feed into it. So it's just, we just got to get the job done next game, and then there's no more talking.
What is it like, though, to come into an opposing arena and be like their villain?
It's cool. I mean, I like it. You see, I'm probably shaking my head the whole time they booing me. I'm laughing, so they can't get in my head. I already expect it to come.
Why did the ball swing quite as much tonight in your mind offensively?
I think we just being a little stagnant, just got away from what we did the first 3 games to win, and just we did it at certain times, just not as quick and as efficient, and then just transition. I feel like the first half we didn't get out and run as much, but I feel like we know what we need to do to win the next game.
Jaden, obviously it's different to some extent not playing with Ant and Dante out there. You know that going into the game, I'm sure. But in what ways did you feel the difference of them not being there?
It's really just the gravity they carry for real. You can't help off Dante, you can't help off Ant. So that's pretty much it. But I feel like we still get a good job. Jalen Clark came in, played a great defense. TJ came in, did the same, scoring at people, scoring the ball. So we got guys, we're deep. So I'm not really worried about it.
It seemed like they were packing the paint a little bit more in the gaps and stuff like that. Did you think that was a product of not having those guys out there, or kind of an adjustment they made to try to take away the lane from you guys?
I think it's just an adjustment. I feel like we've been living in the paint all series. So, if they want to win, they got to keep us out of it. So.
Jaden, you've been telling us for years that you love playing on the road and would rather play on the road. Is this the type of environments that you prefer?
Yeah, I love this environment. Everyone hate me. All the hate's coming towards me. I love it. I don't care. I feed into it. Like I said earlier, it just brings the best out of me, and we just end up losing today, but we're going to win the next one.
They switched up their rotation. They had Valanciunas out there, Tyus Jones. Did you feel adjustments from them, or was it just extra?
Nah, I ain't feel nothing. It was really just our turnovers that held us back this game, and that's all I gotta say.
Anything else? Thanks, Jay.
All right, we just heard from Jaden McDaniels, but let's run it back. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights from this incredible game. It was nonstop action on both ends. Nikola Jokic showed up all business for Game 5. The Nuggets lost 3 straight, both in Minnesota. Back in Denver, Nikola Jokic wanted to force a Game 6. That's exactly what happened. First quarter, right to the business from the big guy.
Now it's Murray.
Later in the first quarter, more from Jokic.
Right to it.
Right over Naz Reid, too. 8 points and 6 assists in the first quarter. Second quarter, Nuggets up by 1. Jamal Murray with the tough one. Give me that. Give me that.
Step back.
I mean, come on, y'all. Murray, 10 points and 4 assists in the first half. Later in the second quarter, Jokic snags the rebound, throws the ball up court to Bruce Brown. Then Brown throws it down. Brown throwing it down.
What could Brown do for you?
Brown do for you.
Did you make that noise? Like, how did y'all... Where's that coming from?
Secret, brother.
It's a secret? Okay. All right. I'm going to let that slide. Ended moments of the first half. Nuggets up by 6. The Joker, deep three, right before the buzzer, making everybody remember who he is. 13 points, 10 assists in the first half. Nuggets held a 9-point lead at the break. Third quarter. Cue the Spencer Jones swapper.
Got your point guard leading the break.
Come on. And then the next Nuggets possession, a Spencer Jones heater. Christian Brown finds Spencer Jones for another trade ball. Jones had 11 of his 20 points come in the third. Huge. Later in the third, Nuggets win their lead. Yeah. As the kids say, yeah.
Center to you.
I mean, come on now. That's sick, yo. I love it. Right with the nice. Moments later, Nuggets are rolling.
Okay, play above the rim.
It's looking too easy.
I mean,
kinda.
Take a look. Gotta love it, right? Yeah. Gotta love it. All right. Moments later, he gets his own miss, takes a contact.
And one.
That's got to be the best feeling in the world right there, right?
What is that?
Both. And one and W. Right. More Jokic dimes for sure.
There we go.
I apologize for talking over the rim.
Hey, man, no, that's what it's there for.
I'll do it for you, bro.
Background noise.
There you go.
It's only background noise.
Still in the third. It's an avalanche in Denver. The crowd's going crazy.
It's hard to see for him.
Cam Johnson.
Yeah, Cam.
Coast to coast, slam dunk. Love to see it. That was authority right there. Finished with 18 points. Nuggets led by 22 after heading into the fourth. Oh, my God. Fourth quarter. Timberwolves not going down without a fight. You already know. Ayo drives it in, lays it in. Finished with 18 points. Later in the fourth, Timberwolves counting to battle back, down by 15. Julius Randle. I mean, you already know it's
dog down there.
He's got a team high 27.
There we go.
With a late run. Nuggets looking to shut the door and force game 6. And that's what it started to look like, yeah. Bones with the stare down, like, oh, all right, okay. Moments later, Jokic goes to work down low.
That was easy.
And one to fall. 27 points for the big guy, 16 assists, 12 rebounds, tied Russell Westbrook for the most triple-doubles all time across both regular season and playoffs. Nuggets win 125-113 and extended their season. Nuggets fans all happy and going to sleep real easy tonight. Game 6 will be in Minnesota, however,
Don't sleep
on
too easy.
Thursday.
Don't sleep too easy.
I mean, this battle out west is now closer as Denver wins and is down 3-2 in the series. Nuggets outscored the T-Wolves in points, in paint, and in fast break points. Denver moves to 16-7 in postseason games where the Joker tallies a triple-double.